Hello my lovely people, welcome to my channel. In this video I am talking about challenges faced by people living with albinism, especially public figures in South Africa that we have here. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and just keep this channel growing. I cannot believe that in this day and age there are people out there who confuse skin bleaching with albinism, or they are just being ignorant bullies who believe in abusing people living with albinism. I want to believe that many of us have come across situations where a person with albinism has been verbally and physically abused. As a result of this, people living with albinism have for ages endured abuse and being treated badly as if they are less human. In this era of social media, bullies have gotten empowered with a huge platform on social media where they keep abusing people and spreading hate. During the apartheid times, people living with albinism were dealing with far more problems than a normal black person in South Africa. They believe that they make a powerful medicine that can make one rich, made their life more unsafe. For ages, they have been killed, sidelined from the society, and treated as less human. People who practice witchcraft would go out hunting for people and kids living with albinism. As a result of this witchcraft belief, parents were often terrified to raise kids with albinism. Some parents resorted to selling their kids, while others dumped them in trash cans as they believed they could not deal with the challenges of raising a kid with albinism. Refilwe Modiselle is a black South African woman born in a white skin. She was born by black parents, raised in a black home and a black neighborhood in Soweto. The actress and model is the older sister of the Modiselle trio sisters, which includes Ubontle Modiselle Tumelo, who also work in the entertainment industry. From the moment she was brought home from the hospital, her family understood the task they had ahead of them. Refilwe was lucky to be born in a supportive, enlightened family. Her grandmother treated her like a treasure and instructed her mother to never throw her away. Growing up in Soweto in pre-democracy South African days, Refilwe experienced a lot of bullying and discrimination. In a TV interview, Refilwe recalled some heartbreaking events of her childhood, like when her mother was asked if she had an affair with a white man to give birth to this white-skinned daughter. This was heartbreaking for the Modiselle sister, as she felt like she was a reminder of the worst time and things that have ever happened to her black people. Even though she is not, but she felt like she was a legacy of apartheid oppression of black people in South Africa. As an actress in the South African industry, Refilwe has had challenges trying to secure gigs. The entertainment industry is hardly inclusive of persons with albinism in TV and acting roles. In many occasions, Refilwe was not able to get roles on the TV because she was either too white for the character, but at the same time she could not play a white character because she is black. This made her feel like she never really fit anywhere. This reminds me of an annoying storyline that was created on Uzalo a few years back. In the storyline, two persons living with albinism were casted, but within a few episodes, one of them was hunted and murdered, and the storyline ended just like that. They only get to be casted for guest roles. You get to see them for a little bit, you blink and they are gone. Yes, I understand that there may be no job security in the acting industry, but it would not hurt anyone to create more stories for and about people living with albinism. This would help educate people and understand their challenges. Aside from not being appreciated for the history she has made in the modeling and acting industry, Refilwe has had to deal with being insulted and bullied on social media. She has been falsely accused of skin bleaching and compared to actress Kanyimbawu, who bleaches her skin. Refilwe is a queen of clapbacks and never miss an opportunity to educate people on social media, especially bullies who abuse people with albinism condition. She is very active in educating people to treat her people right and call out hypocrites who use albinistic models pretending to be inclusive but in reality using them to market their businesses, like Ukanyimba when she used albinistic models to market her reality show. Now I do want to move on and talk about Mosalakae. Michelle is lovely known for playing Uzakiti on Isibayo. Unlike Refilwe, Michelle had a pretty normal upbringing. She was lucky to be treated like everyone else around her, because not everyone living with albinism has such a beautiful story to tell. In her own words, Michelle says her personal life experience has been amazing. She was fortunate to be born in a family and a community that is open-minded and never made her feel like she is different in any way. In fact, she says it saddens her when she hears of experiences totally opposite from what she has as a person living with albinism. Michelle's mom told the Jet Club that when she was pregnant with him, she knew the child she was carrying was going to be special and different. And upon giving birth to her daughter, she prayed to God saying, "I am giving her to you. She is yours. Please raise her through me." Michelle was raised to love the skin she is in. Her parents taught her the importance of self-love and to never let albinism stop her from chasing her dreams. Today, she is not ashamed of the person she is because she knows she is beautiful in and out. Even the schools she went to, she has never been made to feel like she is different in a negative way. However, Michelle is not just living in her bubble, but she is also aware of challenges and cruelty that targets people living with albinism. Speaking about the belief that albinistic people bestow a magical power that makes people rich, she says that belief is incorrect, misguided, and dehumanizes people living with albinism. Now, last but not least, I want to move on and talk a little bit about Thando Hopa. Thando Hopa is a lawyer by profession, a model, and an activist. About 2 years ago, she made history when she was featured on the cover of the Vogue magazine. Thando is not immune to the challenges faced by persons living with albinism. In an interview with Top Women, Thando said growing up she observed that people have contradictory false beliefs about albinism. While some believe it brings good luck, some believe it brings bad luck. Thando says she has experienced people hugging her so tight and close, hoping for a good luck in their lives. On the other side, some people kept a huge distance from her because they believed they were chasing away the bad luck that may come for them after contacting her. Some go as far as avoiding shaking hands with her and not wanting to touch anything she touches, fearing of having kids like her. Over the years, Thando Hopa has felt like a walking commodity. For her, it is always a mystery when she meets people. She never knows how are they going to receive her. All of her life, people have used dehumanizing words when they speak about her. At the age of 12, Thando had an emotional breakdown, crying to her dad about how much she did not want to live that life anymore. At that moment, she just wanted to be like other kids. Her father told her she is the most beautiful little girl he has ever seen. Even though Thando did not believe or appreciate those words at the time and age, but she now says those words still play a big role in how she now feels about herself and the person she has become now. That is the end of this story. I would like to call on everyone of you to treat people with albinism with utmost respect, and it does not cost anything. It's zero. You just have to respect people the way you want to be respected. They are deserving of everything just like you. No one should abuse or violate their rights. We all have a role to play in educating and protecting people from being abused and subjected to cruelty.